We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Christopher Hippern is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Eddie Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game, and they've taken a one-run lead.
You talk about setting the tone for your team offensively. Everyone's allowed to relax now, pass the baton mentality, and if that's any indication where these next 9 innings are going, buckle up, fans.
Into the box now, Michael Finnegan. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate, Willie Cruz, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in, Johnny Edler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Speed pitch in the dirt.
Hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Throw over to first. Cruz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Count is 3-1.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Connell comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
That is good. The third baseman, Danny Sample.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just inside. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. J.J. Castellano will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball, and if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
Into the box now, Salvatore Arellano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Arellano.
The pitch. In there, 0-1. Now the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Batting second, the right fielder, Ken Richardson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Stephen O'Connell. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Lou Beltran.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Beltran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
In now, Anthony Cuba, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Striding into the box, DeAndre Wilkerson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
DeAndre Wilkerson.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Johnny Medeiros, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Batting it.
So stepping in, Jesse Lloyd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Stepping in, Ryan Carter.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Ryan Carter.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Coming to the plate now, Thomas Pappas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
No one out with a runner at second.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball. 2
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Nick Vogel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Two balls and a strike. A man at third with one away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Castellano will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ben Arrojo.
Settling in now, Ben Arrojo. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
These guys are showing some consistency in their early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Stepping in now, Salvatore Arellano, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We've played two. It's now 2-1 A's. At the plate, Raul Gomez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So now to the plate, Eddie Shasha, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch to 2-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Finnegan. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
To third, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Ken Richardson. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he misses there. 1-2. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
At the plate now, Stephen O'Connell. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the A's open it up 4-1 now. Into the box now, Lou Beltran. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Anthony Cuba. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Left outside.
1-0 home. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Shortstop, Ryan Carter.
At the plate, Ryan Carter. Left side, but well foul. Carter, quite the athlete on the defensive side of the scorecard. Today playing shortstop, but he's actually a center fielder by trade.
Yeah, this one's crazy for me. To be a center fielder by trade and be asked to come into the infield, not only into the infield, but at a premium position, it screams that he must have touched the position at some point. No manager would ask a player to come from center field into shortstop unless he had the utmost confidence in this guy's defensive skills.
Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shasha will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Third baseman number 2. Pappas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas Pappas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a ball, 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now at the plate, Nick Vogel has got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here comes the 1-0.
Well, that's in.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Shasha will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Ben Vogel.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ben Arrojo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. from the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Number 4, Salvatore Arellano.
Standing in now, Salvatore Arellano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 the count now. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. The 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Larry Croft is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Larry Croft.
Ready once again, Ken Richardson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Four runs here in this half inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Lloyd is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the A's 6 and the Reds 1. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Cruz.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air out to center field. Arellano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Johnny Edler.
Standing in, Johnny Edler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Right there for strike one. Called strike 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Fastball well outside. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Danny Sample, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One run, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail 6-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Stephen O'Connell.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Lou Beltran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
So he sets him down swinging. Lou Beltran is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Anthony Cuba.
First things first, here's a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. At the plate now, Anthony Cuba, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0, a pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The pitch. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one.
One strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Edler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, DeAndre Wilkerson will get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, Johnny Medeiros. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Nobody out, runner on first. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Jesse Lloyd.
Now batting, Jesse Lloyd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Arellano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Gomez.
Stepping into the box, Raul Gomez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 34, Eddie Shashka.
Into the box now, Eddie Shashka. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Ryan Carter. Here's the pitch.
Carter.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready for another shot now, Pappas. For the first pitch, a check at first. Has a look, now the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Now another 0-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Fastball just missed above the zone.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Vogel, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 6-1. Plate, Michael Finnegan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0.
No, that's low.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Popped him up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie. Cruz.
Digging in once again, Willie Cruz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses down below the knees.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Johnny Edler, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Riding in once again, Danny Sample. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They trail 6-1. So striding forward now, Ben Arrojo, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Arrojo.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
striding in for Oakland, Salvatore Arellano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Comes set. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Edler has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 00, Ken Richardson.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Richardson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Standing in now, Stephen O'Connell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wilkerson is under it. 2 gone.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So digging in now, Lou Beltran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Second and third, 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Edler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's strand a couple. They lead it 6-1. Kyle Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Kyle Anderson.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Wilkerson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. And no one will get this one. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Johnny Madero.
Next will be the designated hitter, Johnny Medeiros. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Jesse Lloyd drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
To the plate now, Raul Gomez, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now. Bryce Lopez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 30, Bryce Lopez.
Eddie Shashka will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Here's the pitch. Lopez is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
1-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 6 and the Reds 2. Johnny Gibbs gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in is the DH, Anthony Cuba.
Anthony Cuba.
First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yep, that ball went out. Down to 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Carter.
Ryan Carter.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Thomas Pappas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Michael Finnegan.
Michael Finnegan.
Now here's the pitch. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The windup and the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Willie. Cruz.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Cruz. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Johnny Edler.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Johnny Edler. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Beltran is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Reds are down and ordered. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Castilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Rich Castilla.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Vogel. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And now pitch on the way. Ben Arrojo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Salvatore Arellano waits on deck. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 4, Salvatore.
Digging in, Salvatore Arellano. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh. 1-1.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. On a line to shortstop. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Oakland is on top in this one, 6-2. Ready now for Cincinnati, Danny Sample. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 23, Wilkerson.
So striding in, Wilkerson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. One out, nobody on. Line down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Johnny Medeiros, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fellow you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Athletics get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Christopher Hippern gets the W on the mound. J.J. Castellano couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.